Good afternoon, sir, ma'am, and my dear friends. Myself, Tanmayee Panda. I am from 2nd SEM ETC branch. I am here to present my seminar report on GPS, that is, Global Positioning System. Today, in this topic, I will cover introduction, GPS element, how it works, how to improve the accuracy of GPS, advantages of GPS, disadvantages of GPS, its application, future enhancement, and conclusion. Moving on, introduction. GPS means a space-based satellite navigation system which provides location and time information in all weathers. It is maintained by the US state government and is freely accessible by anyone. The GPS can provide extremely accurate location information from mobile objects and people, which is far superior to earlier tracking system. Moving on, GPS element. There are three segments of GPS: space segment, control segment, and user segment. Space segment. GPS satellite fly in circular orbit at an altitude of 20,200 km and with a period of 12 hours. It is powered by solar cell and the orbit are centered on the earth. Orbit are designed so that at least 6 satellites are always within the line of sight away from any location. Moving on, control segment. The control segment consists of three entities that are master control system, which is responsible for overall management of remote monitoring and transmission site. Monitor station that checks the exact altitude, position, speed and overall health of the satellite. Ground antenna that monitors and tracks satellite horizon to horizon. Moving on, user segment. GPS receiver are generally composed of an antenna that to turn the frequency transmitted by satellite, receiver processor, highly stable clock, commonly a crystal oscillator. They can also include a display for showing location and speed information to the user. The receiver vary greatly in size and complexity, though the basic design is rather very simple. How does it works? Geometrical principle. We can find one location by knowing its distance from already known location. Things we need to determine are current location of GPS satellite, distance between receiver position and the GPS satellite. Wireless phone receiver signal from GPS satellite and calculate the phone location. Headset and vehicle phone 911 call transmitting both the voice signal and the location data. The carrier forward the voice and location information to the people. Current location of GPS satellite. The GPS are orbiting the Earth at an altitude of 11,000 miles. The orbit and location of the satellites are known in advance. GPS receive store this information for all the GPS satellite in a ALMNAC. Moving on, distance between receiver and GPS satellite. A GPS receiver can tell its own position by using the personal position data of itself and compares that data with 3 or more GPS satellites. To get the distance to each satellite by measuring the amount of time taken by a radio signal, that is the GPS, to travel from the satellite to the receiver. The distance from satellite to the receiver can be determined by the formula distance equal to speed into time. Moving on, accuracy. The position calculated by a GPS receiver relies on the accurate measurement that are current time, position of satellite, time delay for the signal. GPS time is accurate to about 14 nanoseconds. Moving on, advantages. The GPS cost very low in comparison to other navigation system. The most attractive system feature of the system is it is 100% coverage on the earth. It also helps you to search nearby restaurant, hotel, gas station and very useful for a new places. Disadvantages. GPS signals are not accurate due to some obstacle to the signal. Atmospheric conditions such as geomagnetic storm make it not accurate. If GPS on a battery operated devices, there may be a battery failure. We need an external power supply, which is not always possible. Moving on, applications. It is used for private and recreation, traveling by car, hiking, climbing, biking, or vehicle control, mapping, survey, geological data, English channel tunnel, agriculture, aviation, spacecraft, and general and commercial purpose. Moving on, future announcement. The GPS 3 satellite will continue to be launched through about 2025. The new GPS satellite can provide better precision accuracy because of new set of atomic clocks carried aboard each satellite. Conclusion. The outstanding performance of GPS over many years has earned the confidence of millions of users worldwide. It has proven its dependability in the past and promises to be beneficial to the user throughout the world far into the future. Thank you all.